steady at the base and lifting up through the body like a mountain would. Some traditions, the feet are together, and some are slightly separated. You do the look through the teach with the feet together. The assisted mountain pose is to check for the foot alignment. You know, make sure the feet aren't too far apart, like splitting the feet out, or go like this, or make your feet uneven. You know, there's all sorts of variations. You want a steady, solid base on the feet. So step your feet together. And you want the feet to be nice and aligned. The toes are spread. I can talk forever about all the alignment, but I'm going to just quickly go through for each pose. Common misalignment also in Tadasana is that the stomach is out, so just stick your stomach out, kind of slouch. Yeah. This is very common. It's common with certain individuals as well. Well, we can talk about that a little bit later. You'll start to see some of this as you teach. So the stomach sticks out sometimes, and the tail also sticks out. So stick your butt out a little bit, like really mess it up. Yeah, see, it's hard to do, but and then drop your chin and look like, oh, poor me. Yeah, I'm not very confident. That's kind of that feeling. So once you have the feet taken care of, the nice thing to do is you come in. You see this best from the side. You give them a little lift up, right here at Uddiyana Bandha. It could be a touch, or you put your hand flat, and then you have one hand flat on their sacrum. All of this you'll see over and over again in different poses. You don't want your fingers directed toward their butt. All right, so your hand always sideways when you're doing the sacrum press. I'm just pushing a little bit down with my left hand, and I'm lifting up with my right hand. So the action is a little bit like this. Okay. All the sort of straight pelvis poses is going to be this kind of action. It makes sense, right? We want her to lift up in the belly, and we want her to have a nice, straight, neutral pelvis. Okay? That's the lower body. For the shoulders and the chest, you can come around to the shoulders. You take your hands around the sides like this, holding your hands are a little cold. And as if the shoulders were knobs on a radio, you're just going to roll the shoulders open like this. You can also do a shoulder press, but it has to be a light press, and not so much that they're going to slouch when you press down on their shoulders, where the body's going to collapse underneath. Do you know what I mean? So she's not doing that. You can put your hands on their back ribs and sort of lift up a little bit. So all things just by looking, see the body. And then the last nice thing to do is to lengthen the neck. You just take your thumbs and put it right in the back of the occipital ridge, where the skull meets the neck, the top of the neck. And the other fingers go here, and you just sort of like lift up very slightly, almost just holding them. Does that feel okay? Great. Just like that. I worked from the bottom to the top. I'm almost always going to work from the bottom to the top. You may have the class in Tadasana for a while. You know, you're talking, or you're giving a Dharma talk, or you're talking about the breath or something. And then the student might start to slouch. You walk around the room, you come up to Lynn, and maybe she started slouching again.